guys, what's up? This is Angela Metal and I'm here with Sweet Seduction. Hello guys. You're what?
What?
Yeah? You're what?
What?
Happy we're out tonight, or you looking forward to it?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah? Cool. So, how did the band form? Who would like to answer that? Who's been the founder member?
One of these three guys really are the founders. So.
Us three were at school, got a band together, and then about a year into that we needed a new drummer. Found Randy, and Ian was in a previous band with him, so we took him along as well. So it's kind of two bands put into one.
So, what has been... Well, did you all know each other, or did you just randomly find each other? Or?
Responded to a poster and kind of met up with him and them. And Rob was playing bass and singing at the time, and I suggested to them, and they were thinking about it anyway, of him doing either one or the other.
Yeah.
So I got on the bassist and he continued singing.
That's very cool. Very cool. You've been voted in the top 5 unsigned bands in Kerrang in 2006, which must be really encouraging. So what was it like, because there's how many unsigned bands in the UK, and you're up there?
I think it's encouraging that people like us, but I think it's just a load of bullshit as apart from the magazine.
Yeah.
Not interesting.
No, I think like you said before, I think we're the only band in the top 5 who's not been featured in the magazine.
Yeah.
We're not bitter.
We make football teams.
Actually, we can swear in this interview, can't we?
Yes,
That's all right.
You can F and blind as well as you want.
Superb. Yeah, Randy managed to let one slip in a radio interview last week. Shit.
Oh dear.
About a minute in, been told very firmly, don't swear.
Alright, you've been gigging really heavily and picking up a lot of fan base, do you think it's been paying off, or,
That's really the only way you can do it as an unsigned band, personally. Get out there and work your balls off.
I mean, MySpace obviously helps these days. I mean, I don't know how bands did it before with so much competition around. MySpace is a massive help, but yeah, as Randy says, there's no other way of doing it than to just get out there and work your bollocks off.
Yeah. Okay. What have been the ups and downs of being in Sweet Seduction, and can I have an individual answer, please? So can we start with you, Mr. at the front?
The downs. Must have been the Roadhouse, Danny.
Oh, man.
Why?
We and Danny were playing different songs and different keys.
Oh.
We drank a bit too much and stuff.
The chemistry was involved, I think, wasn't it?
And the upsides were, I don't know, sweet gigs. The Robin 2. They've all been pretty sweet.
Yeah. Okay, how about you?
The up, definitely being able to play the Bulldog Bash, because I've been going there for years anyway, and finally going from crowd to... It's the big Hells Angels festival in Stratford every summer. I've been going there for years as a punter, and to be able to make the jump from audience to stage was fantastic. Downs. Oh Christ, the after show in Nottingham. The one that these guys flaked out of. I was the first one to pass out. And apparently there's a tradition at these after shows that the first person to pass out has things done to them. I don't really want to recount too much of it. Photographs exist, apparently. I woke up in a pool of piss that wasn't mine, and that wasn't the worst of it. So it gets, there are photographs. I don't want to go into it. It's still painful.
You're still mentally scarred then?
I'm still scarred for life. I think. Howl at Wildside, bless him.
Yeah. How about you?
Upsides, sweet gigs, any gig really where the crowd really hit off from us. Downsides, not too many, but the Roadhouse, like Russ mentioned. Sound checking 6 hours before a gig and then sitting on your arse doing nothing. Try not to get pissed.
You can't help it out. So how about you?
I can't really think of anything. But
Quiet so far.
I say meeting people and all that kind of stuff, but then that's up and down. So, mostly a fucking down. Especially when I meet these.
Every practice.
Yeah, and every day
more than what I wanted. So.
And how about you over there?
I think ups, when you get a good gig and you're travelling around and some are worth it, and downs, sometimes you bust your balls and you travel miles and you end up playing to people who really don't give a shit, but it's part and parcel of it really. Every good gig you get a bad gig, so just take it as it comes really.
Cool. I think you're recording soon because I was reading your MySpace and it says that you're recording in Viking School. What the hell's happening there?
Paul, you speak to Roddy?
Yeah, I've made contact with the singer and just going from there. He's got some work as an engineer and he's been interested in working with us and just thought it'd be a good idea to take that chance. We did recording that captures the feeling of music live and I think he knows what's here and how to play it, so should be good. Hopefully sometime in the summer, I think.
The summer?
Hopefully, we've got to speak to him and sort out dates and shit, but yeah, I'm sure we'll let people know.
We've got to get something new out because there's so many. I mean, the EP that we've got out at the moment, I think we worked out there's probably only 2 of the songs that are on it that make the live set anymore because we've got newer stuff, harder hitting stuff that we're prouder of than the stuff that's on that EP, so we want to get that out for people to have.
Yeah. It's all about getting the music out there, I suppose.
Absolutely, yeah. People can't buy it, then they won't buy it. I mean, if they can't buy it, they won't come to the show, and it's a cycle. So yeah, it's got to be done. It's got to be done.
Your musical influences are like very 80s, which is awesome. So it's been like 20 years since the 80s. So do you think there'll be an 80s revival soon? You know, because I noticed that there were a lot of bands like The Answer, like coming out with the classical sound, and obviously you guys as well. So, what are your views on that?
Hopefully, it's like fashion at the end of the day. I mean, flares went out in like when was it, 70s, 80s, well, 80s, and people still wearing them these days. Everything's in a cycle.
Business works in cycles anyway, doesn't it? Yeah. I reckon it'll come back around. I think at the minute it's hardcore. It's kind of emo progressing into hardcore. I think classic rock will come back around probably that way.
Even Yo-Yo's made a comeback.
Push Pops to come back.
Oh yes. Yeah. What else can we have back from the 80s? Transformers.
And chocolate dips.
Thundercats. Now you're talking. They never existed. Now you're thinking of Back to the Future.
Mattel made it.
They didn't hover though, did they?
Oh, you can actually get them now in a little gadget. It's about £2 or some shit.
You can buy a hoverboard.
Seriously, yeah.